Hey, it's Eric here. I invite you to follow along as I walk through my way of completing the Pass It On activity. So in this activity, we're going to go ahead and create a project for someone else to remix. And we're also going to go jump into a studio here in the Pass It On studio, then grab someone else's project and then add to it. So in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and actually do the latter and just go ahead and take a project that's already been remixed and we'll go ahead and work from there. But keep in mind, I will have had to actually create a project before I get to this step. So that being said, we can look at some of the different projects we have here to choose from. So these have been uploaded by the Scratch team. You'll probably see other ones here as you complete the activity from your fellow classmates. For now, we just have these. So let's go ahead and look at the dance party one, or no, let's go ahead and look at the animation. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click this project. Let's see what someone's already made with this so far and see if we want to remix it. So let's go ahead and play and see let's go on an adventure. Okay. Look at the castle in the distance. Okay. Well, I wonder who lives in here. I'll take a peek. Okay, cool. I like it so far. Where should I go? Oh, okay, cool. So we see that someone's made this, and now we have the option of where should we go? So maybe this is what I want to remix. So if I do want to choose this project as the one I will remix, so I'll jump in here and go see inside. And there we go. I can go ahead and see inside the project. And if I want to remix it, all I have to do is click the remix button. Okay. And when I do that, it's going to be remixed. So that's essentially allowing me to create my version of the project. And by clicking that button, it's going to give credit to who I am remixing it from. So that's what that step was. So now that I have this project, what do I want to do now? We'll tell you what, maybe the story continues and the cat walks down this hallway. And where does he go? Well, let's go ahead and look at some backdrops here. Well, actually, before we do that, let's just see how this project works. So we see when we hit the green flag, we switch costumes. We go to this. He says, let's go on an adventure. Look at the castle in the distance. We see glide, and then we see switch backdrop to castle. Okay, so I see by looking at this code and understanding someone else's coding, it's pretty much all just going to, gliding, and stays. Then this is, I guess, where the walk happened here. Okay, and then switch backdrops, wait, and then where should I go? So pretty straightforward project, so it's going to be easy for us to add to this project. So let's go ahead and maybe think about where this cat should now go. I feel like the cat should probably be gliding down this hallway here to another spot. So we can go ahead and do that. So I'll go ahead and make a glide block. So right here now, I want the cat to glide to this point. So I'll go ahead, move the cat over here. Whoops, just move him over. Sorry, move. Okay. Okay, so he's gliding over to that point. So where should I go? He's now going to go this way. And then, tell you what, let's make this an interactive project. How about we ask at this point, we're going to go ahead and ask whether we want to go down the hallway or up the stairs. Okay, so we can go ahead, let's try this out. So let's say now we actually have two different options. So we'll give the user options to either go up the stairs or down the hallway. So we'll go ahead, how would we do this? We'll tell you what, let's go ahead and create an event of when we hit a certain button, something happens. So we'll go ahead, create an event, and we'll say when, let's say A is pressed, go up the stairs. Then we'll create a separate event here saying when B is pressed, go down the hallway. So we can go ahead, attach the glide to B, okay? So when B is clicked, go down the hallway. So when that is hit, the Scratch Cat will be walking down the hallway. And then tell you what, when A is hit, we'll have the cat walk up the stairs. So that would be maybe glide to this position here. Okay, so glide to this position. Then glide up the stairs. Cool. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and have the cat glide up the stairs. So go ahead, glide. And how about we just test this out right now? So let's go ahead and test this from the beginning and see how it looks. So let's go on an adventure. I'm just watching as the script is running, which just completely makes sense. So I wonder who lives here. Walking, so we're right here. Switch backdrop. Where should I go? And now let's prompt the user with some options. So we'll say for, I don't know, let's go ahead and say for 5 seconds, press A to go upstairs. Or maybe we do another say here. Press B to go down the hallway. Cool. So let's see. Okay. And maybe we repeat this. So maybe we repeat those instructions here for a little bit. Whoops. So I accidentally hit that. So maybe 2 seconds was too much or too little. So maybe we'll make it 4 seconds. Press A to go upstairs. Press B to go down the hallway. So let's go ahead and try that. So if I press A, we're going upstairs. Cool. Now press B to go down the hallway. So maybe we just go ahead and test that really quick. Press B to go down the hallway. So actually, I'm going to go ahead. I don't like how it repeats these commands. I'd rather just have all of these happen at once, so we give some long instructions here. So we'll go ahead and put all of them in one say block, and we won't have a duration on it. We'll just have it saying until something else happens. So we'll go ahead, create a looks say block here with all of the commands, okay? So all of the instructions. So we'll get rid of this loop. And I want to try it just one more time here, okay? So let's go on an adventure. Look at that cancel in the distance. Good, and the reason I want to test this from the beginning is just to see how it's going to play out for the user. Okay, I love the little walk. Where should I go? Press A to go upstairs, B to go down the hallway. Okay, so let's press B. Cool. So let's go ahead and talk about how we would get rid of the say block after we've gone ahead and selected something. So maybe what we do is we say, you know what, go ahead, say good choice, let's walk up the stairs. If we click this, okay, and then we'll say the same thing too here for, all right, let's go down the hallway. Wonderful. Let's go down the hallway. Okay, cool. So now, given these options, whether they choose to go up the stairs or down the hallway, we'll give another say block for a certain duration of time, and then we will be on our way whether we go down the hallway or up the stairs. So now we have to create a scene. Well, if we do end up going down the hallway, what happens? So maybe that is where we choose a backdrop here and see if there's a kitchen backdrop or something, or maybe we see a fancy room, or maybe we see the party room. Okay, so how about that? How about we walk into the party room if you go ahead and walk down the hall? Or maybe that's upstairs. So maybe the dance floor is upstairs. So let's go ahead. All we need to do is go into looks here and switch backdrop to party room. So good choice, walk upstairs, go to the party room, and then we have to assign our sprite to a certain position. So maybe we go ahead and put him here, okay? So then that would be go to this position, right? So after we've glided, we'll be over around here. We'll switch backdrop and then go to this position, and then we'll say So let's dance. Okay. Or welcome to the party room. Click me to dance. Okay, cool. Then how about we'll come back to what this might look like. They click me to dance, but I want to go back and see if this is actually functioning. So I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning and play it again, just so I can be sure that this is working correctly. So let's go on an adventure. Look at the castle in the distance. So it seems like to go back and watch your project from the beginning takes a long time, and I totally agree that it does. But sometimes if you scripted it this way, you just have to watch it from the beginning just to be completely sure that it is working. So press A to go upstairs. Good choice. Let's walk up the stairs. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome to the party room. Click me to dance. Okay, great. So now let's go ahead and make a block. So I'm going to make a dance block. So I'm going to call it dance, okay? And then in this dance block, I'm going to define what I want to happen in this dance block. So we'll do a I don't know what kind of dance moves we want to do. Maybe some turns here. So turn left, turn right, maybe move some steps back. So I'm not much of a dancer in Scratch or in real life, so bear with me. And then maybe we put all of this in a repeat forever. Okay, so let's see what the dance block would look like. So I'll go ahead, click the dance block. Okay, so it's a little buggy because we're halfway. Click me to dance. Oh gosh, this is not working at all. This doesn't look good at all. Okay, not good. Eric, we need to fix this. So what was wrong with that logic? Well, tell you what, definitely what was wrong is there was no clicking happening. So maybe we actually don't attach this, but create an event that says when sprite is clicked, go ahead and dance. So when sprite is clicked, go ahead and define dance, which we have. Then when sprite is clicked, go ahead and dance. So again, we can go ahead and test this. I'm clicking A to run this script, which takes us to the dance, and then click me to dance. Okay, so click, and then the biggest problem is we have this loop here that is running these commands, and it's doing it forever, and it's not a great dance move combination. So what we'll do is we'll just keep it pretty simple. We'll do a repeat maybe 10 times, and then we'll do a move. We'll keep it really simple. We'll do a move -10 steps, and then wait, and then move 10 steps, and see what that looks like. It's a lot simpler and way less buggy. So okay, I'm putting this in here. Good. So now again, it looks odd when I go ahead and hit A to test this, but that's just saving me from running all these scripts earlier. So I'll hit A, and again, it looks buggy, but that's fine just because we're testing it halfway through. Click me to dance. Okay, it's kind of a sad dance. It's not a very great dance. So maybe we make this 0.1 seconds, 0.1 seconds, and see what the dance looks like. That's as much dancing as you'll get out of me. Okay, so let's go back and go start from the beginning, and then we'll go to the point where we walk down the hallway, and then we'll quickly code what happens when we walk down the hallway. So as you can see, as this is running, I just want us to notice that this is getting a little difficult to see all of the stuff that's happening. So what we can do is we can actually just rearrange these a little bit, or we could choose to zoom out here a little bit, but that's a little too small for me. So just keep in mind you have these at your fingertips to use. So let's go ahead and complete walking down the hallway really quick to finish up this project. So if B is pressed, okay, walk down, glide down the hallway, and then switch backdrops, and let's switch to, well, what do we have to choose from? We can go ahead, maybe we say, maybe we're walking to the garden, okay? So this is the garden of the castle. So we can go ahead, we're gonna do the same thing as before and do switch switch backdrop to the driveway here. Okay, then we'll say welcome to my garden. Okay, so then we'll go to looks and say welcome to the royal garden. Awesome, great. And then again, maybe we do that go to. So maybe he isn't over here, but rather we want him here. So we just go ahead, grab our go to block that will already be updated to this position. Okay. And then maybe we choose a sound. Maybe we choose a sound from the library. Maybe we choose something that is you'd hear in a garden. So we can go ahead, effects, see if you have anything in here. Creek, no. Human, no. Animal, so maybe some birds chirping, some crickets. So I'll go ahead and choose a bird. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and play the bird sound there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and try this from the beginning with our new option of walking down the hallway. I think everything should work according to plan. So we should be able now, let's go ahead and just test walking down the hallway. So we'll go ahead and press B when given the option. So B down the hallway, wonderful. Let's go down the hallway. Okay, pretty good, not bad. I noticed that my go-to should come before my say, because my go-to didn't happen before the say, so he said, hey, welcome to my royal garden, then he moved. So rearrange that, and the bird sound was nice, but let's go ahead and loop that forever and put a little wait time in there. So if you want to enjoy the royal garden for more than one bird chirp, that's an option. So we'll go ahead and wait maybe 2 seconds. Okay. Sounds good. All right, so there you go. That is my remix project here. So I'm going to go ahead and now post this into the studio, the Remix Pass It Along studio. I hope you enjoyed.